The views expressed in the following program do not necessarily represent the views of this station or its management.
Real People, Real Life is brought to you by these fine sponsors.
Okay, welcome back. Real People, Real Life, Wichita, Kansas, America.
Woo!
Yay!
Doodah.
Okay, yeah, Doodah. Oh, you're making me hungry for Doodah Diner. Love that place.
The Brutus.
Right?
Never been.
You know,
I've never been there either.
I want to go back to Albuquerque.
Oh, yes.
That shrimp scampi.
missed
You missed that one. Oh, it was good.
Well, maybe we can have Triple B's pick us up, take us to breakfast, and then take us to Alberto for lunch later on drinks.
Absolutely.
Ooh, that sounds like a good day.
Call him back.
I know. Where did you go?
Just a day drink.
Where you go?
Oh, no. Yeah. That one time we all got together and I had that Bloody Mary and then I was just like, somebody take me home. I need to sleep now. So, yeah.
Wake and bake.
Well, leave it to Dawn. Hello. You know, we've got a lot of things we talked about that we want to get, show topics. Okay. And we do have something coming up on that topic, as a matter of fact.
Wow, good.
Yeah. No, not today. No, but we are going to be talking about the let us have a statewide vote or legalize.
Absolutely.
So get ready. It's going to get very interesting. And
Interesting, really? Is that the word you choose? I would think ugly
No,
would be the word to choose.
Well,
Make
everybody
it
get ugly for the politicians, but it'd be, I think the people would support it.
You think they'll ever do that? You think they'll actually put it on a
No,
ballot?
because politicians like to control. They like to
No way, because they're in charge of putting, what's
The
on the
tax
ballot.
revenue would bail this state out tremendously. So.
yeah,
What we need.
it would.
And I just want to say, pot smokers are patriotic. They want to pay their fair share of taxes.
I don't use this stuff. I'm on the other side of the fence. Got no desire to use it, but we need to quit wasting our tax money saving people from themselves. Legalize all of it. I don't care.
And generate more tax
That's
money and
right.
get some of these streets actually
Legalize, regulate,
fixed.
tax.
Let Johnny Drug Dealer go toe to toe with Walmart and find out what real business is about.
Well, I think that was very well put.
Did that liquor store thing get passed?
The liquor store situation is still, everybody just kind of recently went back to Topeka, but as I understand it, that's going to go to a county by county vote is what they're trying to do now. Okay, so we'll get a little bit more involved in that one here, because if they do go that route and it's a county by county situation, the larger the counties like Sedgwick, we've already got multiple liquor store owners that are willing to, for the first time that I've known of in 20-some, 30 years, are going to work together.
With Walmart?
Oh, no.
With each other?
They're going to work together to get the message out to the Sedgwick County voters that we don't want to lose our mom and pop businesses. So if it goes county to county, and I'm thinking that's the way it's going to go, but I don't know for sure because I never,
I come from a state where it's always been in the Walmarts, so I'm on the fence with how I feel about it because it never did stop me from going to the one right down the street.
Right. And California's
And I
been
can't
that
never
way for
remember
years.
everything
They
I'm
still
getting.
have regular standalone liquor stores.
Exactly.
It does not harm the
really
field
doesn't.
of business the way they claim. So.
But
You
we're
think
not
it might a little
California.
bit, though.
We're not in California. We're here in Kansas, so
everything's different.
Well,
up.
I have my own pet peeve that we need to bring up: minivans.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that.
Are these things built with the speedometer reading 10 miles an hour too fast? Because is there a minivan in Kansas that can make the speed limit anywhere? You get stuck behind these, and then they want to ride beside each other and admire each other's wheels. Hi, Bob, your wheels are particularly round today. I don't get it. What's the deal with minivans?
I've never owned one.
Thank you.
I am into soccer, but I can't bring myself to join that club. Yeah.
Soccer moms? No.
Right, soccer van.
You got a thing about minivans.
I am so mad at minivans, I can't see straight. I got stuck behind a minivan caravan. No pun intended. It was 100 minivans, and all of them want to drive.
And they're probably not
Yeah, they're driving 30 and a 40, and it's like, what is the deal? And of course, there's road construction, so now they all got to get single file, and they all wave at each other. And, that gives all new meaning to the short bus.
You know I'm getting in trouble for that one. Oh, my Lord. Okay, we never did, from last week, we never got to finish talking about the cricket story.
Yeah, well, I'm still dealing with it.
Okay, so a little background here.
Okay. Julius is the proud new owner, and I was actually supposed to give an update to the people that gave us, was a female lizard bearded dragon named Lizzie is now a male dragon named Moby.
Did he have a change?
He was forced into that change. Julius was like, no, it's a boy. And his
Yeah, I
name
don't
is
know.
Moby.
Okay, seriously, how did you find that out?
How do we find out if it's a boy or girl?
You just, like,
well, it's
look at the
actually
tail?
a female because there's underneath their tail there's that funky lip thing. If there's one knot in the middle, it's female. If there's two knots, it's male. And it has knots, like little
okay.
knots.
With snakes, you look at the distance of the rectum from the end of the tail in order to determine.
Oh,
Is that
gosh, this is
correct?
fascinating.
Yeah.
Learn
Feel better
something
now?
every day.
New words coming
Which
out.
is about these crickets. I learned something new. I had no idea crickets could chew through plastic. I don't know why I didn't. But I got 5,000 or 5 dozen 5,000.
Holy
I
crap.
moved out.
I know, right?
It's
5
just a singing
dozen
roach.
crickets. Put them in the house, got them ready. I was like, I'll feed it later. I already fed it. Left, came back. It wasn't an hour later. And there's things jumping everywhere. 60 free crickets in my house. And do you know what 60 crickets sound like?
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, I lived in country. I know.
I tried to convince myself it would be soothing,
I
like camping.
I
at
got a
first.
nice,
Yeah.
easy way for you to get them, but you won't like it.
What?
We go out here to Cheney and we collect a bunch of little snakes and
No,
we turn them loose.
I actually am not scared of snakes at all. I love snakes.
Well, when they run out of
Snakes.
crickets, they'll leave. That's why
Right,
it's such a
that's
good,
true.
yeah.
But it reminds me of that book. I met a lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. See, I don't want to get into that scenario, so I would just like to get rid of the crickets.
Okay.
With
Gotcha.
just getting rid of the
You
crickets.
know,
I have an
here
exterminator,
about
too.
20 years ago, and when we were doing their car, I went to the bait shop and I got like 5 dozen crickets and let them loose in his car. I will never do that to anyone again.
That is so.
Oh, wow.
Why? Were they always there? I mean, did he always have? Don't tell me that.
Yeah, they were there. There were crickets there for probably 6 months later.
No, I can't
Maybe
handle
more
this
crickets.
sound.
Probably.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Well, they're cannibalistic. They'll eat each other as they die off. That's how
Oh,
others
it's
survive,
crazy.
yeah.
No.
Still mad at me.
Well, it's a singing cockroach. I mean,
I
that's
did it to
it's,
myself. Yeah, it's
essentially what it
disgusting
is.
looking little thing, and I can't let it touch me because I can handle snakes, bigger spiders.
Yeah.
These little things, I almost vomit, and I don't understand it because I literally go, oh my god, and throw it. I can't. Ugh, it reminds me of a
some
cockroach.
crickets are quite edible even by humans.
See, and so are mealworms, and they were like, "Oh, they'll eat the same thing as you. Give them some mangoes, some mealworms." I was like, "Well, wait a minute.
There's certain grasshoppers you want to stay away from, though.
Oh,
What?
Lord.
There's certain grasshoppers you want to stay
What do
away
we got on the show today?
A very, very, very dear friend of both of ours, Mr.
Rudy
Love,
Rudy Love.
is going to be joining us here in a little bit. Gosh, you know, I remember when I first met Rudy. We're talking about Rudy Sr. Rudy Jr. is a very, very busy man in California. I think that's where
Is
he
he in
right now.
California now or is he in
No, actually,
Miami?
he's in Wichita at the moment.
Is he?
Oh, is he?
Okay, I can't
Just did a
keep
show
up.
here this past Saturday night.
Okay, well,
I
he's
guess it would be 2
everywhere.
Saturdays ago
Yeah.
now.
So, Rudy has been, God, well, it's not just
He's been
Rudy
all over the
Senior,
place.
but
Yeah.
he's been everywhere. But I mean, his whole family has been in music all their lives. But back to his father.
Oh yeah, that's an interesting story.
Yeah, so we've got
We'll
a
ask him.
lot.
We'll ask him about it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so it goes back all the way back to his father, and then of course him, and then Rudy Jr.
Generations
now. You know, but God, they used to when the whole family gets together. You know, I mean, I just think it is the coolest thing to see that whole family and the different generations
Oh, yeah.
take a stage, and it better be a pretty big stage. Because it is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's like nothing you've ever heard before.
Goosebumps, yeah, goosebumps. I remember we were going to Kansas City. It was hilarious. And who was Rudy playing for?
Oh, that was George Clinton.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were at the Fleetwood Mac concert down at the new Sprint Center,
Right.
and then Rudy got on stage with George Clinton, which was like a 3-block walk from there,
Right,
someplace.
right.
I think it was in Westport or something like that. It was pretty cool.
And then we had to haul Heine back to Wichita because Mr. Good, we just literally dropped him off at the station and
They
ran.
didn't
Oh,
have
yeah.
any beer here locally?
Do what?
They didn't have any beer here locally?
Why'd you have to go there? He wants
Well, you
to.
hauled Heine back here.
Oh.
I thought you
No.
Because it's cheaper in Missouri.
Right.
Oh, that's what it is.
Well, it probably will be, if they add the special taxes here pretty soon.
Syntax.
Yeah, if they add the,
Missouri.
yeah. Well, once you add the upcoming taxes and everything that they're working on adding.
Oh, I know. They're into my industry hard. I mean,
I know.
we're in both tobacco and alcohol, and they want to hit me on both sides. I don't understand why I'm your target, but that's okay.
You figured that one out yet, eh?
I don't know why anybody would make you a negative target.
It's because I am a big target. I'm easy to hit. See, 'cause I'm wide.
Oh, we need to go out to commercial right here because the station people over there are screaming at us.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
You're like
Okay.
10 minutes over.
We'll be back. Real people, real life.
Real People, Real Life is brought to you by these fine sponsors.
Albero Cafe, like a vacation to Italy, with Wichita's best Italian dining. Open Monday to Saturday. Happy hour Monday to Thursday, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Enjoy our featured cocktails, lovely wines, and famous martinis. Albero Cafe.
Your home's in your hands, you build it.
Whether building a new home or remodeling, higher quality, lower cost, You Build It is the best value. YouBuildIt.com.
Your home's in your hands, you build it.
Sometimes simplicity is the key. Buying a car should be one of those times. It should be fun, comfortable, and above all, easy. At Economy Motors, we strive to make it just that. We offer a wide variety of vehicles, all priced $12,995 or under, and we've helped people in all types of financial situations with quality cars and easy financing. Is it your turn yet?
Come see us!
Economy Motors, 2305 South Broadway.
Don't worry, cause at Economy Motors, we got your back.
Roll camera and sound.
Speed!
Speeding! Action!
Hammond Liquor, home of the coldest beer in town and the lowest prices store-wide. For all your special events, your friends at Hammond Liquor have what you need, from beer, wines, spirits, champagne, and more. Open till 8 p.m. every Sunday. Hammond Liquor, West Kellogg and Tyler Road. Hammond Liquor, home of the coldest beer in town and lowest prices store-wide, wants to remind you of very important savings days. Wine Day, Tuesdays get 20% off. Beer Day, Wednesdays get 10% off. Microbrews and imports. Open till 8 p.m. every Sunday. Hammond Liquor, West Kellogg and Tyler Road.
Credit King Auto Sales is getting better all the time. We're doing it better. We're doing it better all the time.
The King is celebrating 10 years this summer with hot savings, the biggest inventory, and the best deals, plus a party. Credit King Auto Sales, the king of buy here, pay here. No credit, bad credit, no problem. 10-year anniversary savings are going on right now. Don't miss the party May 16th. It's going to be awesome. The King, Credit King, at the King's Quarter, 31st South and Broadway. Go creditking.com.
Welcome to Albero Cafe, where made fresh daily dishes taste as amazing as they look. Soups, salads, sandwiches, appetizers, Wichita's best pasta dishes. Italian dining at its finest. Like a vacation to Italy, here in Wichita, Albero Cafe.
More home, less money, happy clients? You bet.
Very satisfied. I loved every bit of it. We had a lot of fun together building this house together.
Your home's in your hands, you build it.
Welcome back, Real People, Real Life, with Mr. Love.
Hey now.
RudyLove.
RudyLove.
Yeah, that's what they tell me. I want to say, too, that there's a beautiful couple over in the corner. Who,
Making out?
Yeah, I've been all through the, whatever we were talking about, Brown, somebody, the guy, Brown back, right? The guy that, the guy that did the, whatever. Anyway, he's the governor, ain't he?
Yeah, that guy.
So far.
Okay, I'm a little late. Yeah. Anyway, and, all kind of stuff we've been talking about. But they were over there holding hands and kissing. I thought,
I love love.
I love love.
You love man. Of course you love love.
You know what I mean? You know understand.
Love is in the house.
That's
I
what
mean,
I'm
come on.
saying. Yeah, we went to that was that Kansas City?
Yeah.
Yeah, and did that, went up there and did a thing with Fleetwood Mac interview thing.
Yeah.
And then we went down the street. We had this big old thing. Motorhome.
Lord.
And we went down there to George Clinton's thing, and I went up on stage, but the band was so good that I couldn't sing. I just stood on stage and stared at the band. But no.
Well, they got like 20, 25, 30 people on stage.
Yeah, real fun.
Crazy.
And we went to L.A. once and went shopping.
Oh, no. I was hoping everybody would forget that one.
Oh, yeah, down on
Rodeo Drive.
Rodeo Drive. We went down there and...
I was being Robin's personal assistant.
Yes, yeah, we had more fun in a barrel.
As boy.
Yeah,
That was fun.
We got kicked out of BB or whatever.
Yeah, it was BB.
Was it
And we
BB?
almost got kicked out of Chanel.
Well, we got kicked out of a lot of places.
Yeah, we sure have.
That was your 60th birthday party trip, wasn't it?
60th. That's right.
Was it?
That's
Yeah,
right. I believe it was. And we stayed over at the
Yeah, I put us up in a sweet place.
Marina Del Rey.
Yeah,
Marina Del Rey. That's right.
That's good. Yeah, thanks, Robin.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
We had a ball.
Hey, but you see, you got in like the next day. You didn't get in that first day.
I didn't get in the first day when y'all went.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Went to a
Okay.
few
Yeah.
places.
Who would like to talk about the first day?
I'm not talking about it.
I'm not either.
I will because I heard about it and I'm upset. No, but it was very nice. I think you guys went to the Playboy.
Oh, we did. Mansion. The next morning was when we were on Playboy
I was
Radio.
there on
You were on that
Playboy
one.
Radio. Yeah. That was fun. I couldn't believe it. Them people, they had these dots on the floor, and they were stretching over these.
They were doing nude
Twister.
Twister.
Strip Twister with like
Lord,
3 Playboy centerfolds.
I said, Lord, I said, what am I gonna?
Strip Twister.
Yes.
With 3 Playboy centerfolds.
Yeah.
That was a good day.
You did
Yeah.
So I think it was the night before you got in. That was a whole penthouse deal.
The penthouse deal.
Yeah. No.
I did one penthouse thing too.
That was
though.
the Russians.
But that was another thing.
that
I don't even want to.
That was a pretty wild trip.
It was very wild. It was
How
very,
many days was that? Because it seemed like a really long time, and I had to leave before y'all.
we had a lot of fun.
4 days, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh Lord,
I
it was
want to know
way
more
too much
about
fun.
the Russians.
The
No, you
Russian.
don't.
I love the Russian guy. It was unbelievable. He had this.
Rasputin.
Rasputin had invented these drums right up over in what was it? Just this end of Beverly Hills over there, and he had this studio. We went over there, and then when we got through, he took us to his place, which was the place where Russian ladies belly danced. Is that right?
Yeah.
All night long.
Yeah.
And
I wasn't there.
and he had,
More vodka.
it was more vodka. He was drinking more vodka than I couldn't believe.
Rounds and rounds and rounds of vodka shots. I wasn't actually. I didn't go that night
I
because
didn't. You know,
Robin
I
and I
didn't
stayed at
go.
the hotel because I had a
Everybody
meeting with the
turned it out.
lawyers the next day.
Yeah. Rhodey and I were good. We didn't go. Okay.
You and Rhodey?
We didn't go that night.
We didn't go because we had a meeting with the lawyer at 9:00 in the morning for the film.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
Y'all only stayed
Yeah.
up to 5 that morning.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I
No,
just
you were
remember,
gone.
I just remember nursing somebody.
Oh yeah. Well, Mark was completely destroyed. Like the next
Oh,
morning,
God.
they were so hungover. Like
And we were laughing.
never. We were laughing, and so we were like, "We're going down to Rodeo Drive shopping. You guys want to go?"
Yeah.
They're like, "Okay," and they're pretty queasy already. But I drove
That's funny
like
stuff.
super LA. They were flopping around in the back. Oh. They all turned purple.
Yeah,
Somebody threw up in the parking lot at Ralph's.
Yeah, that's right, didn't it?
Who was that?
It was Mark.
It was Mark, wasn't it?
I'm like, I didn't want to tell him. I didn't.
It wasn't you.
that
It
was
wasn't
funny.
you. It wasn't you. So but that was just one of many experiences that we've all had.
we've done nuts. We've been.
We've had a lot of fun.
I'll be honest with you. Like you said, we went there on my 60th birthday, and I don't know how many years it's been. Maybe a couple since then. But the thing
Time
is that
flies.
I've had a beautiful life, and I'm happy to share it with some of my good friends. I got lucky, you know what I'm saying, and it's a ball. You should have been there. Matter of fact, we're doing a little bit of a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing a film.
Me and my family's life and that sort of stuff, and you're gonna find out some things you perhaps didn't want to know, and some things that you wanted to know but couldn't find out, now you can.
You guys have been working on this for a while.
We've been on it for a little bit, yeah.
I've been on it for about 12 years.
Yeah. And I've been on it for about 60,
even longer. And like you were bringing up the whole family connection,
Yeah.
the gist of it was back in 1962, Rudy's dad,
Right. What's cool?
Bob Love.
Well, Bob Love
Yeah,
and
Bob.
Don Level
Bob,
had a band. They went up to Chicago and recorded for Chess Records,
Right.
which was, obviously
Cadillac
owned by
Records.
the Chess brothers. And so we got Muddy Waters in there. We got Etta James. We got Willie Dixon. Wasn't Howlin' Wolf, Chuck Berry. They were all on that label.
What's the guy's name with the square guitar?
Was that
Square guitar.
And the Marshall badge on top of his hat?
That's Bo Diddley.
Bo Diddley.
Bo Diddley. But he was actually in the studio
Fuqua.
on that.
Yeah, they recorded a song called Good Morning Little Schoolgirl, which
That's
became the second most recorded song in rock and roll history. However, there was a lot of mix-up in the money. No one could really tell where the money was supposed to go. I looked at him and I said, "Hey, it's my dad," but we didn't make that one. But we made some good music. I came up through the same kind of life after my dad. I wrote the song
Love is so doggone good.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's the name of it.
You wrote it.
Yeah. I got a lot of them. I got like ones I did in Hong Kong, which as well are there's money missing, but we're still on the path. And but it's been great though. I won a lot more than I've lost, but I've lost some.
But,
to the point where an album that Rudy recorded for, I think it was Motown.
Yeah.
The one that was released. They released it over in Europe, and without the internet, who would know this?
Who would know?
Yeah.
At the time, under Tyrone Davis's name.
Yeah.
Released with your picture on
me
it.
singing and Tyrone Davis's picture on it.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And
we just found out about this 5 years ago, and that sold like 1 million copies over in Europe.
Millions. I got a few of those.
Yeah, several of them.
Yes.
That's something that we hear a lot of times. Some of these newer bands, and we've had, and Keith can tell you too, a lot of independent labels.
Yes.
Okay, and I know we were recently contacted. We get contacted by bands every week, but there was one band in particular that went on a tour. And boy, they couldn't wait to get back and get in the studio on Bacon Rock and tell us what an absolute nightmare it was. So sometimes getting involved with some of the big record labels is not. They wish they would have never done it.
A lot of it's not what it's cracked up to be. That's right. You expect to go out there and you're going to get girls and money. I'm going to tell you the truth. I haven't got girls yet. I haven't got the money.
Yeah, get that story straight there. Get that story straight.
I get no respect.
Now, there was another guy that you did quite a bit with. I think he was living in Vegas or somewhere in Cali. He was either Cali, he was in Cali or in Vegas.
Which?
Oh, you're talking about?
Oh, Sly and the Family Stone. That was more like San Francisco.
Okay.
Even though Rody and I did hang out with Sly.
We did fly out there to Vegas for Sly's 30th.
It'd
been 30 years since he played.
What was the name of that hotel?
Flamingo Hilton.
Flamingo Hilton. Yeah, we were over there, and then we went on to Sly's place over in Beverly Hills. He had this little place.
Oh, that's right, the Midnight Ride.
Yeah. Anyway, we went in there and we were looking for Sly. Sly gave me all the codes, so I just opened up the place and went on in. And Rody and I were there. And we were walking down hollering for Sly. And Sly had gone to Japan or something like that. And
so we have to go walking down the hall to his neighbor. We heard a piano playing in there. Guy answers the door, and it was. I
love L.A.
Yeah, that
we
guy.
love it. Randy Newman.
Yeah. He was like, Rudy? Hey, Sly home? No, he's in Japan, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow. All right. You're not going anywhere. We could probably do like umpteen shows about you, but we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back. Let's talk more about the movie and some other good things about the family, okay?
Cool.
All right.
good.
Real
We'll be
people, real
right
life.
back.
We'll be,
I mean,
say it.
right back. Right back.
Real People, Real Life is brought to you by these fine sponsors.
Albero Cafe, like a vacation to Italy, with Wichita's best Italian dining. Open Monday to Saturday. Happy hour Monday to Thursday, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Enjoy our featured cocktails, lovely wines, and famous martinis. Albero Cafe.
Your home's in your hands, you build it.
Whether building a new home or remodeling, higher quality, lower cost, You Build It is the best value. YouBuildIt.com.
Your home's in your hands, you build it.
Sometimes simplicity is the key. Buying a car should be one of those times. It should be fun, comfortable, and above all, easy. At Economy Motors, we strive to make it just that. We offer a wide variety of vehicles, all priced $12,995 or under, and we've helped people in all types of financial situations with quality cars and easy financing. Is it your turn yet?
Come see us.
Economy Motors, 2305 South Broadway.
Don't worry, cause at Economy Motors, we got your back.
Roll camera and sound.
Speed.
Speeding.
Hammond Liquor, home of the coldest beer in town and the lowest prices store-wide. For all your special events, your friends at Hammond Liquor have what you need, from beer, wines, spirits, champagne, and more. Open till 8 p.m. every Sunday. Hammond Liquor, West Kellogg and Tyler Road. Hammond Liquor, home of the coldest beer in town and lowest prices store-wide, wants to remind you of very important savings days. Wine Day, Tuesdays get 20% off. Beer Day, Wednesdays get 10% off. Microbrews and imports. Open till 8 p.m. every Sunday. Hammond Liquor, West Kellogg and Tyler Road.
Credit King Auto Sales is getting better all the time. We're doing it better. We're doing it better all the time.
The King is celebrating 10 years this summer with hot savings, the biggest inventory, and the best deals, plus a party. Credit King Auto Sales, the king of buy here, pay here. No credit, bad credit, no problem. 10-year anniversary savings are going on right now. Don't miss the party May 16th. It's going to be awesome. The King, Credit King, at the King's Quarter, 31st South and Broadway. Go creditking.com.
Welcome to Albero Cafe, where made fresh daily dishes taste as amazing as they look. Soups, salads, sandwiches, appetizers, Wichita's best pasta dishes. Italian dining at its finest. Like a vacation to Italy, here in Wichita, Albero Cafe.
More home, less money, happy clients? You bet.
Very satisfied. I loved every bit of it. We had a lot of fun together building this house together.
Your home's in your hands, you build it.
Real people, real life. Back once again with the one and only Mr. RudyLove.
Hey now.
You know, I
This
just
is
was
steam
saying,
panel. Yeah.
I wish he would have brought his guitar.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have to do that.
When I come back,
Okay. Yeah, that'll work.
I'll bring it.
All right, that'll work. Tell us. Go ahead, Rudy. Go.
Like about the film that we've been working on, that's been taking, well, there is such a mountain of evidence going back through all this stuff to see how they were switching. They were basically just robbing everybody blind.
Yeah,
but
Sean and John Helmuth and a bunch of people did what we call a crime scene.
Yeah, we did a whole crime scene. And as it as it came back to Chess Records, we actually made connections from his father's career of getting ripped off to the same other people who ripped off Rudy, tying it back to the same whole deal. And we're talking about, I
could mention their names right now, but I'm not going. I'm saving it for the movie.
Yeah, saving it for the film. So, and on top of that, then, Rudy was in Hong Kong for a while too. And when the karaoke thing first came out,
This blew my mind.
Rudy's face was the face on every single karaoke machine.
My voice.
And his voice. He was the original spokesperson for karaoke.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I took the money. I spent the check. Don't look at me.
Oh, yeah, wildly.
Huh?
Yeah, you were hugely popular over there in, in Japan and Hong Kong and the Middle East.
I can remember one morning I was staying on, I think about the 39th floor at the Empress Hotel before they tore it down in Kowloon. And I'm looking out, I'm on my balcony, I'm looking out, and I see this picture on a bus going down.
And it's your face?
That's me. Yeah. I was on a lot of TV shows in Hong Kong. I love Hong Kong. And it took me a while to get into it, but once I got into it, I'm sunk now. You can send me there to the Bodhi Tree any day, which is a restaurant where I'm a vegetarian, and they cook all kinds of food, but their vegetarian stuff is unbelievable.
Really?
The Bodhi Tree, if you ever get over there, go to it, yeah.
We're going now. That's in the budget for when we have to start shooting the...
You know it, I know it, Bob Dole knows it, the American people know it.
And they're going to hide me in the luggage. That's all I have to say about that.
That's right.
Okay, so, gosh, Dad, start with your dad, and then you and your brothers and your sisters. I mean, when you all get on stage, if everybody was to get together right now, everybody, how many people would we have on stage?
I mean, I couldn't count it. I mean...
You got a big family?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm the oldest of 17 on my dad's side and 15 on my mom's side. Dad was on tour a couple of years, but... that's mean to say that, but they both passed on, but we all quite love the fact that we have a brother and a sister, Gary and Reva, that most people don't know about, but we love them.
Are they also in entertainment?
Yeah, the thing about it is that
that DNA is strong.
It's real strong. I mean, even like my children and my nieces and nephews, and things like that, I look at them and wonder, why did Dad's talent jump over me and go into them? I mean, that's kind of way. I mean, how talented they are. It feels like it. I mean, they're incredible. I mean,
sure somebody looked at you.
My son and
Rudy Jr.
My son Rudy, for one. Rudy's just phenomenally.
He's back and forth from here in Atlanta.
Yeah,
he's a lot of work down in
That's right. He's getting ready to move in Atlanta. You up on him, ain't you?
To explode.
Yeah, he's going pretty nuts, and the stuff he's writing now is far better than the stuff he used to write. And I thought that stuff was good. I'm so proud of him. And my oldest son Wade, who has I forget the name of his entire band, Wade and something in San Francisco, but they are like the leading local band
really?
There. They play with all the stars and stuff like that. My daughter Candace used to work with Jennifer Lopez and P. Diddy and
LL
Cool J, and I could go on. The Thong Song Man, Cisco, and a bunch of people. I mean, she's on the Clumps 1 and 2 motion picture deal.
Really?
Yeah, and my oldest daughter Gina is probably one of the greatest gospel singers in the world. I'm not just trying to make myself look good here, because. But
you don't have to make yourself.
Well, I kind of do. No.
Yeah.
But
put it out.
Thank you, but
I wish my name was Candy Love.
My Candy Love, yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Thank God I did that. Candace Nirvana is her name, and also my daughter Tahira Tamu, which they say I messed her name up too, but I think it's good. And my grandchildren, that's the problem. They're so talented, they scare me to death. If you go on, was it YouTube or some of that like that, and see listen to their music and stuff like that, Michaela and the gang, it's unbelievable. Janet and little Janet, and all of my family. It's just, I mean, you just wouldn't expect that many people from one DNA are endowed
with so much talent.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
So many generations.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm quite pleased and proud with him. Yeah.
Now, are you still playing occasionally still?
I play occasionally now. I don't play as much as I used to, but I'm willing. It's just that I don't know. I've done it for like about 60-something. I'm 66, by the way, and the thing about, I know, good looking, thank you.
I was going to say, is he on Zija?
No.
He has been at times.
I love Zija. I love Zija.
Yeah, I'm on that
That's
too
good
now.
too. You know about it?
Yeah, I'm on that
It's
now.
good stuff.
So yeah, I'm totally digging it. Yeah, go ahead.
Watch out. They'll find out, and then I'll have competition.
Right.
But anyway, it's just been a pretty good life. Just
You've had an amazingly blessed life.
yeah, I have. I'll be honest with you, and I'm so thankful. I don't know what to say other than that.
Some of the awards.
Hold on real quick, because people are going to be going, no way is he that old. I mean, I'm not saying you're that old, but you look great. I mean, like crazy. So is that moringa tree?
Yeah.
That Z-gel?
Yeah.
How long you been on that? I'm sorry to change the subject, but I got to know.
A few years since I started hanging out with
Really?
Shawnee here, yeah. And actually, Dr.
Dr. Ben Bowers, who we were going to try to get on the show a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
All them back in the old days.
They lived in your neighborhood.
But what about the man who?
Oh, Homer and
for
Sarah.
trees. Oh, Trees for Life.
Trees for Life. Oh yeah. Well, that's a whole
what's his name?
separate thing.
That's my good friend. I'm having brain block.
Yeah. What's his name?
But
I do that, yeah.
But he is the complete man, and my ex-wife, me and Annie, we used to like do a lot and try to give a lot to him because that moringa tree thing is so beautiful. He gives it so freely to people, and that's how I first really got started on it. It's
Wow,
good
that's
stuff.
incredible.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, this is personal, but are you on any kind of like prescription medication or anything, or did it take care of that?
No. I'm on prescription, but only because of my slowness or slothfulness. It's because, I mean, there are people who've since been transformed with all the different little remedies and stuff that I know I should be gone. But then I get to where those orange and cherry, the pineapple and cherry popsicles, sometimes I just go through a pack of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you've always been a
Sean can tell you,
vegetarian.
I'm an ice cream sort of.
Oh yeah.
That's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wish you could stop that. But anyway,
Is the film nearing completion, or have you seen?
we're
that's enough.
we're about toward just the beginning of the middle.
Okay.
I'm the middle of the beginning.
Yeah, we've got a shoot, location in London, New York, Chicago, L.A., San Francisco,
You still
Maui.
have
I
to?
think Maui, yeah, and then Hong Kong. We're on just a slight pause right now because there is some sort of a television thing that's kind of blowing up right now.
Yeah.
That we can't really talk about.
We can't talk about that?
Not yet. Not until I don't want to curse.
Secrets
curse
do
it.
not make friends.
Yeah, but so that's why, because it's like
I want to say something about it because I need an excuse. No, just kidding.
Right? Can't say anything. Can we at least say the name of the documentary? Can we say that?
Well, the working title is called The Love Story.
Right. Okay.
Oh, I love it.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
And the other stuff
You
we
should
can't talk
say
about.
the love story.
Yeah, the other stuff we can't really talk about, and that's been taking a lot of the.
Interesting because The Sound of Music was originally going to be called The Love Story.
Oh, really?
This is about RudyLove, a man who's always been big in music.
It's
They stole that from me too.
Yeah,
No,
it's kind of a trick title. You think it's about a love story, which a little bit, but it's more like this crazy story.
Keith, huh?
Yeah, just for that hurt
crazy.
alone, I mean, how insane to find out that you've been circulated in a different country.
All kinds of countries.
years.
Yeah. it's
Oh,
been nuts, yeah.
God knows how many albums in Europe that we found out. Europe and London. That actually one of these companies just released his song again in the last 6 months.
No
That was one
way.
I did when I was 17 years old. We call it now the early years of RudyLove. But like when I listen to it,
Unbelievable.
I'm blown away at how talented I was then. I can't believe, really, folks, I can't believe that I had to, and I came from a little old place called Wichita, Kansas, but I was quite advanced in my years. And anyway, I think the songs that I wrote and all that stuff sold 11 million in 1 year, and it was quite a thing being
so young.
Being that young, and but I had no idea about I shouldn't have been there or whatever. I couldn't be there or whatever. I just
kept going.
Next thing I know, there it was.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, I'd love to have you come back, and the next time play a little bit.
Yeah, I'd love to.
If you would.
Love to, Robin.
If you have any dates, coming up, let us know.
Yes.
Because I miss hearing you.
I do have a few, but
I
tell you right now, you know about me. I don't know.
I know, right? I know.
I don't know when or where, but
Fly by the seat of those pants.
Yeah. The rest of them tell me, so you got to be here right now. I said, what is that now? You got to be here right now.
As long as somebody's telling Rudy, as long as Rudy is telling Rudy, and I always go, Rudy. Yeah. There's a lot of people that try to book you for different things, and so there's always some overlaps and different issues. So we want to make sure and say thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
And if anybody wants to get a hold of Rudy to book him, get a hold of us and we'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah. Please,
there you go. Real people, real life. We'll be right back.
I'd love to do some work.
Real People, Real Life is brought to you by these fine sponsors.
Albero Cafe, like a vacation to Italy, with Wichita's best Italian dining. Open Monday to Saturday. Happy hour Monday to Thursday, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Enjoy our featured cocktails, lovely wines, and famous martinis. Albero Cafe.
Your home's in your hands, you build it.
Whether building a new home or remodeling, higher quality, lower cost, You Build It is the best value. YouBuildIt.com.
Your home's in your hands, you build it.
Sometimes simplicity is the key. Buying a car should be one of those times. It should be fun, comfortable, and above all, easy. At Economy Motors, we strive to make it just that. We offer a wide variety of vehicles, all priced $12,995 or under, and we've helped people in all types of financial situations with quality cars and easy financing. Is it your turn yet?
Come see us.
Economy Motors, 2305 South Broadway.
Don't worry, cause at Economy Motors, we got your back.
Roll camera and sound.
Speed.
Speeding. Action.
Hammond Liquor, home of the coldest beer in town and the lowest prices store-wide. For all your special events, your friends at Hammond Liquor have what you need, from beer, wines, spirits, champagne, and more. Open till 8 p.m. every Sunday. Hammond Liquor, West Kellogg and Tyler Road. Hammond Liquor, home of the coldest beer in town and lowest prices store-wide, wants to remind you of very important savings days. Wine Day, Tuesdays get 20% off. Beer Day, Wednesdays get 10% off. Microbrews and imports. Open till 8 p.m. every Sunday. Hammond Liquor, West Kellogg and Tyler Road.
Credit King Auto Sales is getting better all the time. We're doing it better all the time.
The King is celebrating 10 years this summer with hot savings, the biggest inventory, and the best deals, plus a party. Credit King Auto Sales, the king of buy here, pay here. No credit, bad credit, no problem. 10-year anniversary savings are going on right now. Don't miss the party May 16th. It's going to be awesome. The King, Credit King, at the King's Quarter, 31st South and Broadway. Go creditking.com.
Welcome to Albero Cafe, where made fresh daily dishes taste as amazing as they look. Soups, salads, sandwiches, appetizers, Wichita's best pasta dishes. Italian dining at its finest. Like a vacation to Italy, here in Wichita, Albero Cafe.
More home, less money, happy clients? You bet.
Very satisfied. I loved every bit of it. We had a lot of fun together building this house together.
Your home's in your hands, you build it.
Welcome back once again. Real people, real life. Wichita, Kansas, America. Doodah. You say that one more time. And
It's funny. There's a big controversy is how we became called Doodah. Do you know?
There was a big story about this.
Well, as far as the urban dictionary version of it, I kind of get that.
Wasn't that Stephen Foster part of one of his songs?
Yeah.
Camptown Lady. Doodah, doodah.
Doodah, doodah.
Oh,
Okay.
no, it was the Mel Brooks Doodar. Yeah, the Mel Brooks version.
We never know where we're going to go. But right now, I want to say thank you very much to our next guest, Carl Schrout.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're helping so many people because this is a big issue and it's a big problem. Yeah. And again, thanks to all the cuts that we have had here in Kansas, it has affected a lot of people trying to find different types of services for depression.
Yeah.
It is a big problem.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah. And you're in the process of writing your book about depression, and I know that you reach out and help folks.
Yeah, I have my own depression group on Facebook, and I have to deal with the worst part of people's lives and try to work on improving their life condition, period.
Right. You were telling me about one lady as an example. Who was, and I've had friends that have been to that point of suicidal, where the depression has just taken over, and that's all they feel like they have left.
Yeah, we've actually done several shows on PTSD, and
But you had a young lady, and you kind of worked with her and nurtured her for almost a year now.
Yeah,
and she went from literally suicidal to.
Yeah, she talked to me about she was trying to find pills or trying to get some way to off herself, and she has a kid, and her life circumstances are beside the point, but it was all mounting up. She was depressed. She has a TENS unit for her back.
Oh, yeah.
She was using it constantly, and in the past year, she uses it twice.
A week?
No, she's used it twice in the past year since
good for her.
adopting my methodology.
Right. Okay.
Because,
and now she's in a good, stable relationship.
Oh, she's in a stable relationship. She found a good guy. He's a little wacky, but who isn't?
Well, yeah, I think we all are a little wacky. Except
she's
you.
improving her life. She's improving it drastically. She had a prescription for, I think, 13 different medications.
Holy
She now
moly.
takes nothing.
Oh, right on.
That's
Okay.
amazing.
Do you find sometimes that some of the problems with some of the depression is the over amount of prescriptions that people are on?
Yeah, when I finally got over depression myself, when I conquered it, I did it without any medication at all. I was on prescription, I was on Zoloft back in 2001. I got so tired of feeling the way it made me feel. And then the doctors were telling me, well, read these books. I read just about every book ever printed on depression at the time. All that they could ever talk about was, well, you need to manage this, you need to manage that. How about we stop managing it and start curing it? How about we get over this hump of management?
All right.
Now, you told me that you suffered from depression for 20 years.
Yeah. I suffered from depression for 20 years.
Were you in the service?
No, I wasn't in the service. I tried to get in the Marines for 10 years, and then they finally told me I was too old to get in. My dad was a Marine.
Sharing what the cause of your depression was? I mean, I'm sure there was.
It was childhood rage. A lot of kids bullied me. I mean, I got bullied every day. Some of my best friends from back when I was a kid, I didn't realize they were bullying me until I grew up.
All right.
And it was because I was different, because I wasn't like them. All these boys were playing sports and football and all this stuff. My dad was an electronics technician. So basically, he threw us all outside and said, go play.
Yeah.
And he didn't show me how to throw a football or baseball or anything. He's tried when I got older, but when you're at a formidable age, your dad teaches you all that stuff. My dad didn't teach me that, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I learned how to do all that stuff. I've taught my kids how to do that stuff.
Right.
That's probably part of your conquering depression, was being okay with that.
You have to, with depression, the biggest thing about conquering it, you actually have to go back and face your past and the worst time of your life. And yes, I was at a point where I actually contemplated suicide several times. I was drinking, I never really got into drugs because my dad taught me better. But I went down the path of alcoholism. It felt like a black hole.
Right.
I mean, it sucks you in. Everybody tells me the same thing. It sucks you out. It sucks you into that hole and you never get out. It took me forever to work out of it. And when I finally got out of it, it took me 2 years to experience what not living with depression was like. That's when I decided, and I told my wife, I'm going to write this book. She gave me a weird look, like, you seriously going to write a book? Yes. She had to deal with me for the next 6 weeks just glued to my computer writing.
And she's a very nice young lady. And Boss is throwing stuff.
Sorry, you're turned down.
Did you bring one of those things with you from the last trip?
I don't know what. It was her foot. It's her high heels
What I
again.
would like to point out is that this is one of the couple that RudyLove had made mention to being so affectionate and happy over there. So that's
You and your wife are adorable.
When did you meet your wife?
Oh, we met back in, I think it was 2013.
Was it after you had conquered
Yeah,
your depression?
I'd conquered it, and she was going through some personal stuff, and I didn't cure her of anything. I literally just said, okay, do you need me? She said yes. I was there, and yeah, it kind of went from there. I didn't tell her what to do. I just kind of was there for her and her whatever battle she was going through.
Right.
And she came out of that, and we decided, well, if we're that good together when we're not together, we may as well get together and get married.
All right.
Is that how you proposed?
Yeah, I was going to say, that's not very romantic.
We were really unorthodox. We were just kind of like agreed, okay, we're doing this well. How about we get engaged? We agreed on a date, and after that we said we were engaged, and then we're like, I think it was a couple months after we got engaged, we're like, hey, well, why not get married? We're not doing anything else better, so let's go ahead. And then we got married. So it was a really small wedding.
So let's say there's some people out there that are struggling with depression and are watching the show. How can, and is it okay if they contact you, and how can they go about doing that?
Oh, they can contact me. I have a group on Facebook called Depression's Cure. And
Depression's Cure?
Depression's Cure,
Okay.
yes. It's literally called that. It's a closed group. I moderate because I'm keeping the negative out. And people are like, well, you have depression because blah, 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 blah. It's not like that. I understand where people are coming from because I've already been through the bottom of that hole. I've been through the black hole. I came out better. Now it's time to make everybody else better, even if it's one by one. That's why I'm writing the book. That way, people stop swallowing pills by the bucket load. Because I hear too many people on these drugs, and then some of the drugs actually make you worse.
They actually make you suicidal.
Yes,
which is
they
why
do.
It's so confusing.
Yeah.
When you listen to all the disclosures on these depression pill commercials, like suicidal, more depressed.
Yeah.
These are
The
all
side
on
effects.
there. I just don't understand.
That's the problem I have with minivans.
They're depressing.
I was on Zoloft for a while, and that's a horrible medicine.
I had a friend that was on Zoloft,
That's
and
horrible.
I just remember having her in a bit of rage. I mean, she tore up an entire bathroom. She was just
I
never
didn't
would've
feel like
expected it.
myself, and everybody was asking me, what do you want? It's like Zoloft. When I finally got off it, they're like, okay, this is the guy we know. And now that I've gone through that wormhole and come back out, everybody's like, well, why are you so happy? Because I don't have to worry about it.
See, you were saying that there was actually a list of different things that you had to address in order to take care of your depression. You were saying
There's a list there. It's a combination, and I was going through looking for other books that are like mine. I found one. In all the world, actually one popped up, and it's similar to what I'm using, but the angle he's using in the book is the wrong method of attack. He's treating depression like it's you take some blood out, you check it, and there's, depression DNA. You take a cold pill and it attacks the virus. It's not
like that.
It doesn't work like that.
You said it's like health, your eating, your...
Yeah, eating, exercise, your friends, your immediate surroundings, your home life. You have to adjust everything to be happy. And there are so many friends I have on Facebook that are whining and moaning and complaining about their friends. Oh, they're doing this and that.
When they are the one that chooses them.
Yes, exactly. I cleaned out my friends list. The people I had 5 years ago on my friends list on Facebook are not there anymore. Most of them have been wiped out because they're still being negative. They're blaming everybody else. And you have to accept responsibility for your own actions, who you have around, and what choices they're making that are going to affect you.
Mm-hmm.
If you refuse to do that, you're not ready to conquer depression, period.
Right.
Because that's what's going to get you depressed is poor decision making and being around it. Yeah. And a lot of people don't know that, apparently.
Apparently. Well, I do know that depression is very much, statistically speaking, depression is very high in the state of Kansas.
Oh, yeah.
When we were faced with a lot of different budget cuts, one of the areas that was cut had to do with mental health for adults. I used to do some work for the Mental Health Association, and there's no budgets. There's nothing. In fact, when the first budget cuts came, several of them there lost their jobs that quick. So, you know, it is a huge issue, but it's just like any other huge issue. There's always help. You just got to know where to go.
Well, I think a more reasonable-minded solution to it is a lot of people complain about going to their shrink. Like I hear from people with PTSD all the time. They're like, can you counsel me? I can talk to you, I can try to relate to you, but I've never had PTSD, so I can't tell you how to cure it. But they whine constantly about being able to get appointments and getting in to talk to somebody. Well, maybe the psychiatrist should lower their rates. $90 an hour to have some dude doodle a house on a notepad.
Actually, some are a lot more than that.
Mr. Stroud, you are at Depression's Cure on Facebook. That's one way.
Yeah, that's the group I have.
That's a closed group. How do you get into that closed group? Do they message you?
If they message me on Facebook.
So Carl Stroud.
Yeah, Carl Shrout.
Go look at that camera and spell your name.
Yeah, Carl Shrout, CarlShrout, and I think they want you to put the number 5 on the end of it from Facebook.
Okay.
But yeah, go and request to be added to that group. I can help you get through this, and I do have quite a few excerpts from what I've written so far actually in the group.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Sweet.
it's better to be proactive than wait till something bad happens. I mean,
Exactly.
And I really appreciate everything that you're doing and sharing your story and helping others the way that you know how. So.
Yeah. Thank you to you and your wife. She's adorable.
Yeah, I'm making out over there.
Making out like y'all little on a honeymoon thing.
We had the video for later.
Yeah, right. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Yeah, no. But Carl, again, just real quick, if you don't mind. Depressions, is that with apostrophe S?
Yes, Depression, apostrophe S, Cure.
Cure. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And that is a closed Facebook
It's a closed
group.
it's a closed Facebook group, and I thought about making it open, but I still
You need to regulate it. I understand.
I need to regulate it
I
heavily
agree.
because
You
there are
do.
too many people who are wanting to throw blame around.
Oh, I understand. I understand.
We call them whiners.
We're not about that, are we, Joe?
No, Joe never does that.
No whiners.
No letters, no regulations.
Joe doesn't whine. He just walks up and smacks you upside the head. No, I'm kidding. Sort of, pretty much. All right, I think we need to go. We have gone and gone and gone. And
It's amazing. What a
time
show.
always flies. And thank you for being so patient.
Yes.
No problem. I'm patient.
You know?
That's part of it.
I was going to say, that's probably one of the many. Yeah, there you go.
Learn
There you go.
patience.
Carl, thank you so much. And
Yeah.
again, if you're suffering from depression, don't give up. Real people, real life. We'll see you again next time.
Bye.
Albero Cafe, like a vacation to Italy, with Wichita's best Italian dining. Open Monday to Saturday. Happy hour Monday to Thursday, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Enjoy our featured cocktails, lovely wines, and famous martinis. Albero Cafe.
Your home's in your hands, you build it.
Whether building a new home or remodeling, higher quality, lower cost, You Build It is the best value. YouBuildIt.com.
Your home's in your hands, you build it.
Sometimes simplicity is the key. Buying a car should be one of those times. It should be fun, comfortable, and above all, easy. At Economy Motors, we strive to make it just that. We offer a wide variety of vehicles, all priced $12,995 or under, and we've helped people in all types of financial situations with quality cars and easy financing. Is it your turn yet?
Come see us.
Economy Motors, 2305 South Broadway.
Don't worry, cause at Economy Motors, we got your back.
Hammond Liquor, home of the coldest beer in town and the lowest prices store-wide. For all your special events, your friends at Hammond Liquor have what you need, from beer, wines, spirits, champagne, and more. Open till 8 p.m. every Sunday. Hammond Liquor, West Kellogg and Tyler Road.
Credit King Auto Sales is getting better all the time. We're doing it better all the time.
The King is celebrating 10 years this summer with hot savings, the biggest inventory, and the best deals, plus a party. Credit King Auto Sales, the king of buy here, pay here. No credit, bad credit, no problem. 10-year anniversary savings are going on right now. Don't miss the party May 16th. It's going to be awesome. The King, Credit King, at the King's Quarter, 31st South and Broadway. Go creditking.com.